And this administration today, here and now, declares unconditional war on poverty in America.
When President Johnson signed the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964, he said, "Poverty is a national problem, but to be effective, we must also be organized at the state and local level." There are over 1,000 community action agencies nationwide tackling the complex issues that surround poverty. And here in Northeast and Northcentral Kansas, we have a long history of doing just that.
We all came together, and that's where we started community action. There's such a coming together of people understanding and discussing and working on solutions to problems.
It is important that community action connects with them where they are.
I so respect what they do because having come from a background that was extremely difficult growing up and being a single mom at a very early age and being homeless at one point in time, I remember how many people actually supported me but didn't give me anything. And that's one of the great things that community action is really trying to work on.
It's reassuring to know as a county commissioner that we have one organization in our community who's focused on poverty. I think it's really important to meet the basic needs of people. That helps alleviate some concerns. To stabilize their life and to hopefully get them out of poverty is the most important thing. That takes a lot of dedication and a lot of effort, and community action does that.
I believe poverty can happen to anyone and it can be beyond our control. When I helped with the back-to-school fair, the families were very grateful for those supplies for their kids, otherwise they wouldn't get those supplies any other way.
They provide numerous resources to the elderly and are very important to that community.
You know, they've done things with clothing, they've done things with food, they've helped meet the medical needs, and a lot of seniors didn't have the education to deal with a lot of the paperwork that matters to life. Community action has always been there.
They have a program that specifically works with individuals that are Spanish speaking, helping them understand what resources they have available.
And they help mostly the Latino families with income taxes or finding jobs or learning English as their second language.
They have their weatherization program. They also have a program in which they work with individuals for Head Start. So, you know, it's so important when you think about the cycle of poverty.
We have the strongest Head Start program that I know of. It's always received just tremendous accolades. It does what the children need, but it also permits mom and dad now to be able to go off to work and to help the other needs for the household.
They've developed housing because it was what was needed there.
I think what bothers me about poverty is that people automatically think these individuals may need just to get a job and that would help them. But sometimes there's individual circumstances or loss of a job or loss of family members that puts them in that circumstances. So it's not just one thing that is going to get them out of poverty.
Community action is more than just a place people can trust for social services. We are also part of a national, state, and neighborhood advocacy system that shines a light on poverty. We fight for those who have no power or voice to make sure leaders are responsive to the issues that exist for those who live in poverty.
I think it's always good to remember, and that's what I try to remember as a county commissioner, that you can be just one step away from maybe experiencing those same things in your own life.
It's very clear with community action that they spend every minute that they can in direct service to the community. That their clients and the community are their top priority.
It's a real honor to me to say that I've had association with such a great organization as Community Action.
So they do their process with such strategy that they're just making their organization so much bigger by the collaborations that they participate in.
I think people can help support community action through either donating or volunteering their time.
If you want to help people out of poverty, if you want to help on those efforts, Community Action has a number of ways for you to get involved, whether it's volunteering or contributing your dollars or helping on a community initiative.